hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, entertainers? So today I'm coming to you guys with another video. Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Okay, so y'all saw on my latest video, I did like 2 screens. So what I'm gonna do is, because some people liked it and some people really didn't like it. So when I share my screen with you guys, I'm just gonna add my side screen on there. So that way you guys can, both of people who like it, don't like it, could be satisfied. So everybody could be satisfied. So I'm gonna basically, when I share you guys some on Instagram, a video or something like that, I'm gonna add the side view to it, because I share a lot of the times in my videos anyway. So everybody gonna be happy. Okay, before I get started, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get onto it. So first thing I wanted to talk about, you guys, was the whole Tory Lanez leaking stuff, like the audio and all that stuff. First of all, let me tell y'all something. A dude was scared. Okay, I was super scared about getting striked, because if y'all paid attention, right, I posted on my community page this other YouTuber who I guess reacted to her. Oh, and also, I know you guys are probably thinking just do one screen and add the background. The platform that I'm using, you can't do that. So it's only if you have another person there, another screen, another camera, or you're sharing a screen, is when you get the big background that you guys see here. Like, see how here, and then you guys see the background? That's the only way. Other than that, like, it's, once you remove it, it's full on one camera and then the background. So I'm thinking, I was scared because when I seen that girl video, right, her name is Jay Lee Corner, and I watch her on YouTube too. So she was like, oh, he's striking channels. He strike my channel. He took another video of mine down because she posted the audio. I was scared. So I'm like, mind you, this is right after I got off of live with you guys that night after I posted that video. So I'm like, I put it private. That's why after a while you guys didn't really see it. And then I was like, oh shoot, like I spent, like, that video was like what, 40 minutes to an hour. So I'm like, I don't want to just waste the time in posting it and then not, you feel me, and not let you guys see it. So I was like, let me just post it, but let me just add him in the title and then add him in my community page and comments and stuff like that, so he knows that, you know, I'm not trying to steal your content, my guy. Like, you feel me? Like, I already know how it is to be finessed and people imitate you and stuff like that. So like, I ain't gonna do that. So I'm gonna just give you a credit. So when he commented on my last Hollywood Hot Topics, it was like, thank you for giving an honest recap and blah blah. So I'm like, whew. Because I'm telling you guys, a strike is no freaking joke. So I really feel bad for her, and hopefully she gets that solved or whatever. But I'm not gonna react to the full interview. I might do it on a separate video if you guys want me to, just to get my full-on reaction. But I'm just gonna give my thoughts on it. So to me, her 90-minute interview that she did is what she really felt. Like I said, I felt like when Kelsey, I'm talking about, when she got on the stands, that's when she really, like, put on a show and put on the fact that she doesn't know anything. She got common amnesia, because the way that she talked in the interview with the prosecution, you could tell, one, nobody was badgering her. Nobody was, because I hate how she went on the in the courthouse and she was making it seem as if the prosecution was like trying to make her say certain things or push her into saying certain things. They were so nice, it's not even funny. And another thing that throws in her voice, I expected like a country twang or like an accent or something like that, but she was just like, she talked very much like, you know, a front desk agent. I say, yes. I just expected a twang, like a small little Texas twang or something like that. Like a he said, yeah, type of accent, but it wasn't giving that. So that threw me for a loop, because I'm like, whoa, who's this woman? Okay. So another thing that was kind of crazy too, she said in the interview, this one was funny to me. He says in the interview, be careful, I'm from Canada. I'll pow you. First of all, I have family from Canada. I'm Haitian, if y'all don't know. So I have family that lives in Canada. So like, they're so freaking. Canada's not no like. There are the goons there. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of them aren't goons. So that to me, I found that kind of funny that he said that. I'm like, really, like, okay. But don't get me wrong. There are like there's goons out there that will really like chop your head off. So yeah. And another thing that I found kind of crazy too is when she got emotional, and which further discredits her, to be honest, inside the courthouse where the girl don't remember, because she started getting emotional about the day that it happened, saying that she started texting her mom, she started texting people from Megan's camp, saying that she was very, very worried. She started like, she was like in panic because she thought she was gonna be unalived and stuff like that because she was so scared of Tory at that point. And they also leaked the pictures too. Like they dropped the pictures last night. Nika Knight did, and Street TV. Shout out to both of them. Shout out to Nika Knight especially too. And I'm gonna get to that. That scene looks like OJ Simpson Part 2. Part a day. You feel me? That picture was so gruesome. It was like insane to me. When I seen it, I'm like, whoa, like you just imagine like a little pool of blood somewhere. The car probably looked a little messy, but there was tussling. There was tussling. Like hard. They were tussling hard. Like the suitcase took half of the car, which kind of makes it hard to believe some of the jumping back and forth within the car. Not gonna lie on that one. And you could tell she was bleeding like extremely because there was a lot of like blood. It was like gruesome. There was a lot of blood. Front console, back of the seat. It was really like, I was out like a horror movie. And then we just had a bag of weed, girl. I said, ooh, whose ounces were those? There was like a bag of weed in like the back seat or something, like a big bag of it in the back or whatever. I'm surprised they didn't pull up a charge on him for that. But it is LA, so you know how they do. Everybody smoke. So that's why they couldn't do it. But had it been in another state, girl, that would have been another charge on Mr. Tory, to be honest, or whoever's weed that it was. But listening to the 90-minute interview, it just further proved to me how Kelsey isn't the most credible because of how she acted in the courthouse. And it just showed me kind of how vindictive she was. And she was kind of crying in the interview. And don't get me wrong, Megan, you were a little snake too, because you could tell she was extremely hurt that Megan didn't really have her back or really backed her up on in the media, which I feel like she should have, because if she did that, and she didn't cut her off completely, but this is what I would have did if I was Megan. And I'm only saying it from my point of view, but you can't tell somebody what they should have did, especially if they got pop out in the foot and their hooves are almost gone. So you can't really tell nobody about that. But I would play chess if I was her a little better, because the moment that I would have seen Tory going to the media trying to make me look like a bad guy, I would make sure to get as close to Kelsey as I could to make sure she testifies on my behalf, because that way I don't look crazy. Because right now people are looking at her crazy still, even though we're getting all this evidence and it's kind of helping her out in my opinion, but people are still not believing her and are still kind of looking at her crazy. So I would have gotten close with her just to kind of make her, tell the truth. The same thing she did during the prosecution interview. She was telling the truth. You could tell she was telling all of the truth. She was talking very coherently. She was talking very calmly. She wasn't like afraid to say a lot of things. There was a couple of things she kind of skipped over, which is the tussle with Meg. I do believe she got in the tussle with Meg too, because when she mentions the fight, it's kind of skimpy-ish a little bit. But I don't believe there was a struggle for the GUN, because the way the pop house went off, you can tell it was a small pause. Don't get me wrong, but the way that the heat sounded, it didn't sound like it was like a rush of it. It sounded like somebody held it with like a, you get what I'm saying? Like somebody knew what they were doing. You get what I'm saying? It didn't sound like a mistake. That's what I'm trying to say. It didn't sound like a mistake to me. But y'all, she did, post some New Year's. You know, the girls love to post New Year's quotes when it's a new year, so that way they could throw a little shade. So she said this on her post, which to me, she gave me evil vibes. Like, that's the type of person you can't really trust. Megan too, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Megan 100% innocent. They're both to me come off just a little toxic. But she said, I thank God for keeping me aware of the enemy's plans and schemes against me. I thank God that I'm able to recognize the traps and avoid them. Hashtag blessed. Hashtag Happy New Year. Hashtag Tory. Happy New Year's to you too. I'm playing. She didn't say that. But she might as well. I hate when people do this. Don't be bringing God into shade. I hate when people do this. Because I already look at you as trifling. Like, God didn't ask to be put in no shade. So shut up, okay? Just leave God out of it. Just make it a New Year's post. I don't gotta put God into the shade. Because this post to me is very vindictive. It sounds like you're throwing shots at not only Tory, but Megan. You're throwing shots at Megan like, girl, you couldn't get me, because guess what? I got the money from Tory allegedly, and guess what? I still didn't help you out because I still think you're a snake friend. And then when it comes to Tory, she's like, you're not gonna trap me into thinking that people are thinking that I'm the one that powed her in her hubs, and you're the one in jail, and I'm not. Ha ha! Happy New Year. That's the type of vibe that is giving me, to be honest. The people in the comments, y'all know already know how the blogs do. They're kind of eating her up. Like, extremely eating her up. So that's it for that, to be honest. I do feel like she does need to she does need to be in jail for perjury, because no, the way that you got up there and played in people's faces, you deserve some time. And to me, her whole reaction after the trial, to me, and it's so funny how people are like, oh my God, Megan. To me, I'm looking more at Kelsey sideways too, because the way after the trial, right, she was so happy to post her Christmas photos. It's kind of like, you're moving on a little too quickly here. I'm not saying you're going to put your life on pause and, just wait and worry about what people got to say about you. But like, damn, you would have thought she never got on the courts to testify. Like, she just like, oh, well, life goes on. Like, she don't care about nobody but herself, which go on, girl. But God gonna get you if you did some trifling stuff, or if you did take that money, okay? Because not all money is good money, okay? Next I want to talk about, you guys, was, Barbara Walters ended up passing like literally right before New Year started. And this, I feel like, always happens when it comes to the New Year. It's always a legend that ends up passing before the New Year starts. We had like Betty White years past. We had the uncle off of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like, it's always like a legend that passes like right before the New Year. The one thing I really liked about Barbara Walters, she was old, so she got away with being bold. Okay, because a lot of people, celebrities, they're not going to check an old lady. Okay, what she did to the Kardashians is asked to the Kardashians. A lot of girls can't do nowadays. And then when she read the lyrics about her. When she read the lyrics that Nicki Minaj allegedly said to Mariah, that was funny to me. You know the song, Hell Yeah, yeah, go hard, y'all know that song, Hell Yeah, right? When she read the lyrics to Mariah Carey, she was just like, they mad that the queen is on Idol. What do you have to say about that? That to me was one of her best moments, to be honest. She was just legendary, and it's sad that she's passed, but she lived a very long life. 93 is a long time to live. So shout out to her, because she led the path. Sister girl led the path. Let's get into something funny. So Angela Bassett's let's get into something funny, y'all. So Angela Bassett's son, you guys, had decided to play that unalive prank that's going around viral on TikTok. So if you guys don't know, it's basically a prank where somebody like a family member or something, and you know that they're really fond of a celebrity, and you tell them that celebrity's unalive, and you say the age or whatever. So let's say you're a big fan of Michael Jordan, you'd be like, Michael Jordan has been unalived at 54. You'll be like, oh, that, and you'll get their reaction. You'll film it, put it up on TikTok, right? So he decided to do that to his mother. Knowing that your mama is an actress and she dramatic, so she made him get on TikTok to all of us and apologize for his actions. Okay, because not gonna lie, the videos that I did see, I laughed a little bit. And I'm not saying that I didn't. First of all, I'm not even on TikTok, so y'all don't even come for me in the comments. I don't think the prank nobody should do that prank because the tongue is powerful. If you gonna say somebody's gonna be unalive, or you be like, oh, I wish I was unalived right now. I'm so tired of my life. God gonna make sure that happen. Like, don't be saying certain things because it's gonna come true. So I don't think that the prank should continue. But the few clips that I did see, I laughed a little bit at the reactions. I'm sorry. Y'all can come for me in the comments, whatever. A little bit at the reactions. I don't agree with the prank. I don't think it's cool. I feel like kids need to find something better else to do. Okay? So take a look at his apology to us citizens, because he made Angela Bassett almost catch a heart attack, because she really almost caught a heart attack. If you watch that video, she was like you could tell when somebody's like really startled. That's why I don't think the prank is good, because some people don't have the best health conditions, and if you tell them something or you scare them, they're gonna be really scared. So take a look, you guys.
Did you wait, Mom, Dad? Did you hear this? Michael B. Jordan dead at 35. 35.
Yeah, but you're playing. You're
35.
You're playing.
What? Did you wait, Mom, Dad? Did you hear this? Michael B. Jordan dead at 35. 35.
Yeah, but you're playing. You're
35.
You're playing.
What?
See, that's so raw. That's so raw. That's so raw. The way you could tell, like, it really shocked her. Mind you, Michael B. Jordan, she's very close to Michael B. Jordan. So he picked like a celebrity that really was going to affect her. So that's where he really messed up too. But take a look at you guys, his apology.
I would sincerely like to apologize for for taking part in such a harmful trend. I apologize to Michael B. Jordan's entire family, his extended family, and him directly, as he is an idol of mine, and taking part in a trend like this is completely disrespectful. I don't wish any bad ramifications of my actions upon his family, nor my parents, as they deserve none of the backlash. And I own this was a mistake, and I hope this can be a teaching lesson to anyone else who uses social media as a tool and a source of entertainment to truly understand that your actions can have consequences that extend beyond you. I apologize for any hurt that my actions may have caused Mr. Jordan or my parents or anyone else who could have been involved in this. And I am truly and sincerely sorry, and I apologize. Thank you so much for your time.
Two things. You could tell that this was written, okay? She said, get your butt down here and write an apology. I'm gonna need an apology written immediately. Not only did you scare me, little boy, you put it on the internet, okay? So I'm gonna need you to go down here, get this pen, this paper, write down your apology, and I need you to go on the internet and give it to the TikTokers of the world. I'm not playing with you, little boy. But she did that verbatim. You can't tell me no difference. In that video, Angela Bassett was sitting next to him. Okay, she was in that seat next to him. I'm telling you, she was with that seat next to him with a belt. Like, yep. Apologize again. And then she ended the video. I feel like a lot of people are using TikTok and to do like stupid stuff. There's also another trend where people now this trend to me is the dumbest, because you're playing literally with your job. But I'm like, go ahead, go off there's a trend now to where people are finding hiding places in their jobs, and they're hiding out for like 10, 20, 30 minutes. So that way they can see if they're going to get caught by their boss. And there was a TikToker, he got caught. He or she out there, I don't know if it was a girl or a boy, but he or she got caught by their boss, and they got fired, and the boss said, go home. And he didn't know if he or she didn't know if it was go home and don't come back, or just go home for the day. Wouldn't have been me. Like TikTok to me is becoming really like dumb, and people are just finding stupid stuff on there to do. But now that boy know better, okay? Because especially after the death of what's his name from Black Panther, you can like that's not something she's gonna be extremely happy to hear. You get what I'm saying? Like another Black actor just ended up passing away like that. So I just found a video of him apologizing extremely funny because I know she had that talk with him before that video was taken. Okay, before I continue, you guys, Rolling Ray told me that it's a new year, but the friends and the exes, they still hating. Okay,
it's time to finish these once and for what. Oh, and the friends, nothing to say. And the exes, still over there. Do I care? No. Oh, soon and soon. It's time to finish these once and for what. Oh, and the friends, nothing to say. And the exes, still over there. Do I care? No. Oh, soon and soon.
Okay, next I wanted to talk about, you guys, was Jeffree Star. So Jeffree Star, you guys, put out some cryptic tweets about how the underworld and the Illuminatis of the world were really coming for Mr. Kanye, and that's why Kanye has been acting and doing some of the things that he's been doing. So he said, anyone who challenges this is Jeffree Star. Anyone who challenges the system gets eliminated. In 2020, I was gonna expose everything. In a matter of days, the Hollywood elite tried to ruin my entire career. Villainized me and flooded the news with lies to discredit me. If you guys only knew the truth about what they are doing to Britney and Kanye. What a crazy year. I escaped the Illuminati in 2021, and they still haven't killed me. Every day I wake up grateful. Check out my Jeffree Star cosmetics. Mind you, I know I talk with my hands, but Jeffree Star, he talks with his hands extremely. Like, one thing about him, he's going to make a video, and he's going to be like that type of vibe, to be honest. As much as crazy as he sounds, I believe him 100%. There's no reason why a celebrity would want to go from billionaire status, which is extremely hard to achieve, to millionaire status. I knew something was up. It just didn't make a lot of sense. Certain things that he was doing, it seemed like as if he was doing it to be purposeful. A lot of people are like getting on Jeffree. They're like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, blah, blah, blah. Listen, y'all don't know what y'all talking about because you guys aren't in the lifestyle, baby. Okay, I agree. I believe him. I believe him 100%. I feel as if Jeffree knows a lot more than he even tweeted out, to be honest. Too, even though Jeffree's not the most best person out there, but y'all should listen to the source. Y'all should listen to the source. It's just the message that he's putting out, okay? Because I agree with it 100%. It just makes sense. And the Britney thing, that's like a whole nother story. I feel like something happened to where, because mentally she's just not there. Some of the stuff that she uploads, it's crazy to me how kind of people kind of excuse her with some of the stuff that she's uploaded over the past 2022. Naked, like weird pictures and stuff like that. Mind you, she has kids, so it's kind of like, what's going on? I know the whole conservatorship thing, of course, has to do with it, but I feel like it's a lot more than that, to be honest. And I feel like she might have made somebody in the higher ups to be. This is just my theory, okay? So don't come for me in the comments. I'll be getting real spicy on these Hollywood Hot Topic comments. Okay? Somebody bought the other. Let me tell you something. The last video I posted, right? You know the side-by-side camera? Somebody said, I'm sorry, but you look dusty in that camera. I said, ooh. I guess this one, I look dusty in that one. I said, wow. That's mean. Okay. But I don't care what people say. But I do feel like she might have made somebody mad in the higher-ups to be somebody up there kind of like angry by something that she did in her career for her to like mentally just like lose herself completely. Okay, a lot of these celebrities do not talk about this stuff in depth. I was kind of even surprised he tweeted this because it's not something a lot of these celebrities kind of touch in between. Y'all seen on this channel before how I talked about how Suki cried and said that she sold her soul for fame and everything like that, and how she regrets it extremely, and she started bawling and crying. And mind you, Suki has never talked about that video ever again. and she's gained a lot of success since then. And it's so funny to me how, because somebody brought that up in the comments of that post, they're like, oh, Suki is not nobody. The girl's getting money. Don't ever get it twisted. Just because she's ratchet, she be around, you know, the hoodlums, and she be twerking and popping her cat, her Big Debbie cakes in everybody's face, doesn't mean anything, okay? Don't let them looks confuse you. She gets to the bag. Don't ever get that twisted. That's what kills me with some of these people in these comments. They see something, they're like, oh, she's not getting that much money. Okay, that's what you guys think. All right. Let me know what you guys think about that one. Y'all think Jeffree Star is being a little dramatic, or do you guys think that he's on to something? Okay. Before the new year dropped, you guys, Drake decided to show us that he's a G from the Canada, from Canada, from Canada. Okay, like Tory Lanez, because I know Tory Lanez, he said he a G. You know, he'll pop you because he's from Canada. Yeah. Oh, you know what I really wish happens? Like not weeks from now, but anytime. I wish that we'll get footage of actually what happened, because you can't tell me there's not a ring light, there's not a camera off the street that may have caught a glimpse of what happened in that car with Tory, Megan, and Kelsey. Like, it's gonna come out one day, and everybody is gonna really shut everybody up. Either it's gonna make Megan look like a big liar, or it's gonna just make Tory just look more guilty than he already does. Okay, like one day it's gonna come out. I'm telling you. And also, when the police called them and got them, like, tried to get them out the car and like told them to do certain positions, this how you know the police at that time frame was doing the most. Because I know it's procedure, of course, but the way they was having Kelsey do the hokey pokey and do the cha-cha slide in the middle of the street, talking about slide to the right, slip slide, hands on your head, hands on your knees, do the hokey pokey. I was like, really? Where that girl gonna hide a GUN? Like, she had nothing but some Santana booty shorts on that cut through her Debbie cakes, okay, and a bralette. So it's like, come on, just walk up to the girl, just arrest her, save her some time. That tricked me when I see that footage of the police like calling them and telling them to get on the floor and everything like that. But there was a pow involved, so I don't really blame them. They did the right procedures, but I just kind of found that funny. But this is like a video of him getting detained in Sweden, and he dropped it right before 2023 happened, and I guess it showed him just to show that he's a G, okay? Because, you know, his homeboy Tory ended up in the clinker, so he wants to show that, you know, he has some sort of street credibility, okay? Especially after all those memes that have been put out with him and 21 Savage, and him, you know, shaking his Big Debbie cakes and bouncing them up and down for 21. Dusta and for man. You know something that I found funny too? The other day, right? I was on my free Twitter tip, okay? I don't upload, I just watch. So I seen, you know, somebody slobbing on a knob, and they were playing that song in the background. Like, they edited that song in the video. I say, y'all wrong, baby. He was slobbing. Can you do something for my? I said, oh. Oh God, I can't. But like, I didn't get the point of him putting this up. Like, what was the point of this? Especially now, if it happened then, why didn't you post about it then? Why wait till the end of the year to kind of post and talk about it? It just kind of looked dumb to me, to be honest, okay? Huge congrats to Miss Summer Walker, okay? She had twins, okay? And she did a natural birth, in the words of Jocelyn, and she had no epidural, in the words of Jocelyn. Every time somebody has a natural birth, I just automatically flash back to when Jocelyn was like, I cannot. And then she was like, my birth, you know, I had my natural home mother. It automatically makes me go back to that point. But she did have twins. You know, it was rumored that she was carrying a grown man in her stomach. But I'm really happy for her. One thing that I realized that Summer Walker does that a lot of celebrities, I feel like, haven't managed to do, she manages to still keep a normal life, if that makes any sense, while still being a celebrity. The girls that get it. Like, she still carries on her life as if she's like a 9-to-5 worker, but in reality, she's like a big celebrity superstar. Y'all get what I mean? So yeah. Congratulations out to her, okay? I wonder if it was girls or boys, okay? Oh, she didn't say, yeah, okay? So congratulations to her. Her maternity pics were actually really, really pretty too when you look at them. When she had the little candles on the floor with her belly out like that. That was nice. That was really, really nice. Okay. Next I wanted to talk about, you guys, was Romeo and Master P. They finally made peace before the new year started, which is really, really good. He said Romeo and Master P link up to settle their differences. No matter the journey ahead, our family can truly begin to heal. Okay. The one thing though that I need answers to is the whole rap snacks thing. Those rap snacks has been out for a little bit, and you mean to tell me you didn't get not a coin? The other day I went to some random, it was some ghetto ass Dollar Tree, and they had the rap snacks. So I'm like, I know you making coin off them snacks. So why was he getting all that money? Like, what happened? I still want to know the breakdown of why you guys ended up falling out. I know that Lovely T did like a big breakdown about it, which I'm gonna check out soon because I really want to know what made the relationship go extremely left. Because I remember at one point when they were both on Growing Up Hip Hop, they were close. They weren't like, of course, the closest, but like they had like a good rapport on the show and everything like that. Both left the show together, but now he back this season raw. But you know what I'm saying? They had like a good rapport, so it's kind of crazy to me how they had like this huge falling out of nowhere. So I kind of want to know why. He said, in order to be used, you have to be willing to be misunderstood and humiliated sometimes. Noah was mocked for building the note. Jerry has showed us that sometimes we have to be willing to walk through the dead places so that God can allow us to show. So now this is the appropriate situation to bring God into it. Not when you talk about throwing shade and Happy New Year quotes, Kelsey. Something about her spirit ain't right. You feel me? So that's the correct time to bring God into it. So I was happy that happened with them two. The one relationship that I feel like we need to see extremely mended is Kirk Franklin's son and Kirk Franklin carry on. Like, we really need to see that being mended. I really feel like they need to bring that family therapy show, and Kirk Franklin and Kirk Franklin's son need to go on there and get some therapy because that would be kind of nice to see. Okay. Happy New Year's to all of my entertainers. I'm extremely, extremely excited for this year. Okay, like I have so much in store for you guys, new concepts and everything like that. You know, it's always very much innovative. Okay, so we got some things in the works that I'm like extremely happy to show you guys. So make sure you guys stay tuned for the new content on the way, and we are out, babies.
No personal thing.